So I have a shirt on. Must mean I want to make a video. Can't think of any other reason I'd be wearing clothes unless I was going to do something public. Okay, I want to talk about Breaking Bad. A couple things. One, I'm going to try and react to season 5, episode 11 through 16, a somewhat normal way. I'm going to move my laptop closer to my comfortable chair and watch the show and react to it with the camera on me, but nothing from the show will come across except perhaps some of the audio. Second, I'm going to do a tier list, which should be attached to this, and talk about where I stand with the Breaking Bad as I'm putting characters in their proper slot, according to my opinion. According to my opinion. When we left off, I was at season 5, episode 7. I've since watched 8, 9, and 10. And I didn't take notes while I was watching. Instead, when I decided to change my format, I wrote down some stuff that I could remember from 8, 9, and 10, and I'll talk about those while I'm doing the tier list. So the tier list should follow. Thank you for joining me on this crazy adventure of mine. Why did I don't know why I put this shirt on. Okay, welcome to the tier list. I know you can't see it. I still haven't been able to fix that problem 100%. I'm going to do it anyway. I created 5 categories. I created a category called like, which just means it's a character that doesn't give me any problems emotionally or intellectually. Character I hate, you probably already know who I'm going to put there. Neutral, these are characters that I really could care less if they exist or not. They're dead, it means they're dead. The show has killed them off. And then not dead yet. I don't know why I created this one because I can't put characters in more than one slot. Okay, the first character up is Jesse. I'm kind of tempted to put him in neutral, but I like him. I hope he survives. Ted, I really could give a shit about. Dean Norris, no, not Dean, Hank Schrader. Hank Schrader, I'm just going to say not dead yet. Steve Gomez, I don't know why he's so important. We got Badger, put him in neutral. Gus Fring's dead. Skinny Pete goes to neutral. This bitch, I hate her. That's Skyler. Walter Jr. I like Walter Jr. Best actor on the show. Here we have Uncle Hector. He's dead. And we got Kristen Ritter. Gosh, she's real pretty in this picture. She's dead, unfortunately. I think before I didn't know who this was when I did my previous tier list, but this is Lydia. I like Lydia. I know she's a bad person and she's probably going to die, but I think her and Walter White should do the naughty dance together. I think they're a perfect couple. Marie, not dead yet. Sal Goodman, not dead yet. I'm going to save that one for last. Tuco is dead, and Walter White, I like him. He's misguided, but he'll probably come out on top at the end. I know you guys are laughing at me because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Mike, can't say his last name. Probably my favorite character of all. I want to put him in light because I don't believe he's dead. I didn't talk one bit about the shit I wrote down. Okay, between 9 and 10, it looked like Hank was wearing a different shirt, which would have screwed up the continuity. I went back and watched it, the end of season 9 and the beginning of season 10, because I wanted to be sure before I said anything. And I was wrong. It's the same wardrobe. And Skylar looks like she's grown about 2 feet taller. I guess they put her on a box or something to make her look more intimidating to Lydia. And that I think her name is Laura Fraser. She's a Scottish actress, believe it or not. She's doing a pretty stellar job in this show so far. She did a good job acting like she was scared of that cunt Skylar. I wrote down Jesse is still going through some shit. That poor guy. Oh, I don't want to believe Mike is dead. I think it was the lawyer that Mike was using to dole out the money in the safe deposit boxes. I think that's the guy that was in the trunk when I think it had to have been episode 8. Todd rolls up and they open the trunk and there's a body in there. I don't remember seeing a face or even any clothes. I just like I saw a crumpled up body. And I don't think Walter would have bothered to bring Walter White's body back. He would have just buried it or threw it in the river. Or I'd like to think that he would have tried to help Mike because I don't know why he wanted to kill him. That weirded me out. Okay, the scene where Marie wants to take the baby away from Skylar. The baby was the best actor in that scene, and I looked up to see if I could catch her name. All I could find was, of course, it was more than one baby, but the baby's name in the show, Holly, apparently was named after one of the writers or one of the producers. Uh, but I thought that baby was acting better than any of the other adults. Also, Lydia did a real good job. I think it was episode 10 when she was going down the ladder into the mess lab, presumably to check it out, but actually to get away from all the bloodshed that was about to happen, which she knew about and the other guys didn't. Anyway, the actor did a really good job of going down that ladder without showing any coochie. I'm a dirty old man, so it's quite possible that I'm the only one that noticed that. But the first thing I thought was when she was going to go down the ladder, I said, "Someone's going to look up your skirt, sweetheart." And then they showed her going down, and they couldn't see anything. Good job, whatever your name is, playing Lydia. And then finally, I wrote down. Um, I thought Marie looked really horrible towards the end of season. I'm sorry, episode 10. She had found out about Walter and how Skylar, knew about Walter's criminal activity before Hank got shot. Then she slapped Skylar. I don't know why she's blaming Skylar for Hank getting shot. I wonder who it was that gave Hank that phone call. Have we found out yet? Did I miss it? Anyway, she looked really horrible. Like, kind of maybe the actress didn't go into makeup that day. She looked really bad. This tier list is so much different than my last one. I didn't want to create an account with this page in order to save these tier lists and do a couple other things because I'm kind of lazy that way. Okay, well, there's the tier list. You can't see it. In the light column, the top, the number one, what might be called the hero column, I got Jesse, Walter White Jr., Lydia, Walter White, and Mike. In the hate column, because I couldn't put her in more than one column, I got Skylar. The neutral, we got Ted. Why is Ted a member of this group? of potential tier-worthy characters. He must be coming back. Then we got Steve Gomez. He's probably gonna die. And we got Badger. I'm surprised he's still alive. And we got Skinny Pete. Those are all neutral. Ted, Steve, Badger, and Skinny Pete. They dead. These characters are dead. There's no sense talking about them. Gus Fring, Uncle Hector, Jane Margulis, and Tuco. Characters that probably should have died a long time ago, but they haven't. And when I say probably should have died, I mean I wanted them to die or thought they would be dead. Hank Schrader, Marie Schrader, and Sal Goodman. I'm going to move Sal to hate. He's not going to die. He's got his own spinoff show. I just think the character's a fucking Mickey Mouse cartoon. Ridiculous. Unnecessary. I hate that character. I hate Skyler. Marie's not dead yet, but believe it or not, I kind of like her. I don't think she had any right to take her niece away from her sister. But I can see her point. I can see where she was at. But she didn't have the whole story. She was making a mountain out of a hill. And she was reading too much into the situation. She had no right. The best she could have done was just beg and plead for Skylar to get out of there and let her take her niece so Skylar could just concentrate on escaping. That is all Marie had the right to do. Okay, well, next week we should have. I'm going to pause and reset my screen. Hang on a second, folks. A miracle is about to happen. Well, what'd you think of that? I was way down there in the corner with a black screen because I don't know how to fix this. And now I'm regular again. All just to say, wear your mask. No, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe, please share, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your priest, tell your doctor, tell your lawyer. Wash your hands, wear your mask, be safe. Stay tuned for same Breaking Bad channel, same Breaking Bad day next week. Five, season 5, episode 11. Toodaloo. Y'all don't know this about me, but I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I just watched everything you just watched, and it occurred to me that there was a few things that I should have said, but I didn't, and now I can't even remember what they were. Seems like as soon as I hit the start record button, my mind went blank. Oh, okay, I remember. I know some of you are just dying to spoil something for me. Go ahead. I'm probably not going to look at my YouTube page till next week, in Wednesday or Thursday anyway. So spoil all you want. If you want to spoil something, tell me. Does Hank die? Don't tell me who kills him if he does. Don't tell me if Michael is still alive. I'm pretty sure he is. You can tell me that somebody dies, but don't tell me how they die. Those would be spoilers that if I accidentally see before next week, wouldn't bother me too much. Okay. I've been sitting too long because my sciatica is acting up, and I think my nose is about to blow snot. So, toodaloo for real.